Before the $190 billion valuation, before the rockets and before the electric cars, there was a relentless, bookish boy in South Africa. Elon Musk was born in Pretoria in 1971. His early life was characterized by an almost obsessive immersion in technology and science fiction. It is a well-documented part of his mythology that at the age of 10, he was given his first computer, a Commodore VIC-20, and taught himself coding by painstakingly reading the manual. His first real product, a computer game called Blastar, was coded at the age of 12 and sold to a magazine for $500. This was his first entrepreneurial earning, a foundational experience that set the stage for everything that followed. The true journey began when Musk, seeking better opportunities and wishing to avoid compulsory military service in the South African Defense Force, immigrated to Canada in 1989 with his mother's Canadian passport. His intellectual curiosity eventually led him to the United States, where he earned degrees in physics and economics from the University of Pennsylvania. Upon graduating, he identified three key areas he believed would fundamentally shape the future of humanity: the internet, sustainable energy, and space travel. These three pillars would become the bedrock of his empire. The first break, Zip 2, 1995 to 1999. In 1995, Musk moved to Silicon Valley, the epicenter of the nascent internet boom. With his brother Kimball, he co-founded his first company, Zip 2. This was not a glamorous startup by today's standards. It was essentially an online city guide, a digital yellow pages complete with maps and directories for newspapers like the New York Times and the Chicago Tribune. Musk famously lived in the office, showering at a local YMCA, demonstrating the intense, borderline fanatical commitment that would define his career. His dedication paid off. In 1999, the company was acquired by Compaq Computer Corporation for $307 million in cash and stock options. Musk received $22 million for his share, a significant fortune, but one he immediately reinvested into his next, even more ambitious venture. The financial leap X.com to PayPal, 1999 to 2002. In 1999, Musk co-founded XCOM, an online financial services and payments company. His vision was to revolutionize banking, creating a platform that integrated payment, investment, and insurance services. This company merged with a competitor co-founded by Peter Thiel in 2000, and the combined entity eventually adopted the name of its most successful product, PayPal. Though Musk was briefly the CEO before being pushed out due to internal disagreements about the company's direction, he remained the largest shareholder. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion in stock. Musk's share of the sale netted him approximately $165 million after taxes. At this point, at age 31, Elon Musk was a multimillionaire, having successfully founded and sold two major tech companies. Most people would have retired to a private island. Musk, however, saw it as his war chest for his true world-changing ambitions, SpaceX and Tesla. He was no longer chasing quick returns. He was pursuing a destiny. He would take virtually all of his liquid wealth and pour it into ventures that Wall Street largely dismissed as impossible or insane. The stage was set for a decade of struggle, near bankruptcy, and the eventual explosive stock market revaluation of his dreams. Comprehensive narrative outline, approx. 9,000 words remaining. This outline details the structure and key factual points for the remainder of the 10,000-word story, focusing on the three pillars of his fortune: Tesla, SpaceX, and the financial mechanics of 2020.